you've got a captain like Adam Lowry. He gives it his all every shift, every time he's out there, leads by example.
Oh, captain, my captain.
There are all kinds of great captains in this league, but Adam Lowry brings so many different dimensions to the table.
What makes him mad?
I don't know what makes him mad, but I think when someone like steps on his toes or steps on one of our toes as a team, that's what will piss him off.
What makes him mad? If anyone on our team gets cheap shotted or anything like that, obviously he gets upset.
Okay, let's go. Hey guys, we have a response here. All right, Shife.
He knows kind of the unwritten rules of our game, and he's a good fighter. He hits, he does it all, and he's got that protective instinct, that mama bear gene in his system. And when someone messes with one of his cubs, it's almost like game on.
Mano a mano, and we've got some rough stuff.
It's funny because I did ask Morrissey and Shifley, what is it that makes Adam Lowry angry? And they were good. They said, he doesn't really get angry at us, but if he ever sees a teammate cheap-shotted or anything like that, or he sees an opponent do something, that's when Adam Lowry gets mad.
It's kind of two personalities, right? Like off the ice, I feel like I'm a pretty easygoing guy. Like obviously we're competitive and you get irritated sometimes, but for the most part, it's not till game time. It's not till that switch is flipped where you see the flashes of red or things like that. But in my style of play, the role that I have with these guys, I feel like it's my responsibility to protect them. I get the most mad when someone does something and then they're not willing to answer the bell. It doesn't necessarily have to be me or now that we have Schenner, but I feel like if there's a questionable hit, you do something questionable, the right thing to do is to answer it and it's settled rather than two teams chasing each other around trying to get their own pound of flesh. I think right or wrong, the code in hockey is there so that you can get back to playing hockey. So, I think it's guys that don't really respect that kind of irk me the most.
Has Adam changed at all since the C was put on him?
No, I don't think so at all. Lows is the type of guy that everybody respects in our locker room. Obviously the fans see, the physical play, the willingness to stand up for his teammates, the way he carries himself, the way he treats everyone on a day-to-day level. He's got a great sense of how to, bring everyone into the fold. And you have a guy like that, when he speaks up in the locker room, everybody respects that. We feel lucky that we get to go out there and, have him as our captain and teammate every single day.
Lowry takes it, he scores!
You're a Canadian kid, played your whole career in Canada. You're old enough to remember how close your dad came, 20 years ago. So I was curious, how much do you sit there and think about the cup coming back to this country?
It gives me chills thinking about it. I remember the 03-04 run with the Flames and, kind of how behind the team the city got and the Red Mile. I was in grade 5 at the time. We were wearing Flames jerseys on game days, and you feel the buzz in the community and how much it just means to the people that support you, the fans. And I think about what it would mean to the city of Winnipeg and the community. They lose their team, they get the Jets back, and to try and be the first team to bring the cup back to Canada, it would be incredible. You walk downtown or you walk anywhere, you see Jets flags, you see people in Jets hats, Jets shirts, and the support we get is incredible. So, to be able to share that experience, to have a parade here would be absolutely amazing.
Well, the Winnipeg Whiteout once again leads the Jets to victory on home ice.